Welcome to our kitchen. This past year, Steve and I got to have more fun than we should have been allowed to. We got to work on a hunter's cookbook. Not only did we include a lot of our favorite recipes, but we got to work with friends and family as they shared theirs. But today we're going to do 3 of those recipes. We're going to do what Steve refers to as Annie's famous venison chili. We're going to do some yummy cornbread, but we're going to start with the best part, with dessert. You know, life's short. You got to eat dessert first. So if I can get Steve to turn that camera off and get over here and help me peel some of these apples, maybe we can get this done. Here you go, Steve.
Thank you. Aren't you glad you're not an apple?
You know, a lot of people like to use a tart apple for their pie, and they really do taste great. But I prefer to use a sweeter apple because then I can use less sugar. It makes it a little healthier. One of the hard things about doing the cookbook was they wanted me to be exact. And, you know, they wanted all these different ingredients measured out, like the cinnamon. Well, I think it's supposed to be a tablespoon, and this is how I do a tablespoon. I always put more spices in than it's called for. And it was really hard when they wanted to know how much. It's like, well, I don't know how much, so I just had to keep working on it until we got it. But here's flour and sugar and cinnamon and some nutmeg. Oh, and I'm supposed to do a dash of salt. So, pour it in. I always make way more apples than I should because I don't like a skimpy pie. And then you dot it with some butter. You all know how to make an apple pie. There you go. All these instructions are in the book. Put the lid on. And make sure you know this. You got to make some little V's in there because it's like letting the steam out. So 400 degrees. Don't take a picture of my dirty oven. And we'll see it again in about 50 minutes. Well, the apple pie is baking in the oven. Looks pretty good about now. And it's time to make the chili. Here are the ingredients. It's embarrassing that there's so few. I don't try to do it fancy. I just try to do it good. But the tomatoes, the beans, this is the key. Pre-packaged cheater spices, a big old onion that I'm going to dice up, and of course the best part, the venison that Steve harvested while out looking at life from a deer stand. Doesn't that look good? It's just the right amount of spice for our family. I know some people like it hotter, but this is how we like it. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes. And now I'm going to add the beans that are already rinsed. Well, the pie's done. Smells good. The chili is simmering, and now we're going to make some yummy cornbread. So you use your Jiffy Mix, and let me see what else. It's 3 eggs. Okay, 1/2 cup of sour cream, 1/4 cup of sugar. You can use a little less if you wanted, but it's good. And 1/4 cup of oil. And I've got my iron skillet that belonged to my mama. It's heating in the oven right now. It's hot.
All right, it looks like it's ready.
Yeah, we got the venison chili.
Yeah.
Got the cornbread.
Oh yeah.
Got apple pie.
And I want to say thanks to the Lord for my dear wife who made my deer that I brought home. and I look forward to this meal. We thank God for it, and show them the cookbook.
All right.
This meal and a lot of other recipes are in the book, along with a lot of stories you can read while you share your meal together.
That's right.
Thanks for watching.